Before I describe the overview of random numbers, first we know about what is number and where did number comes from. In Stone Age, some people heard the animal, but they did not tell the other person actual amount of hunting because no number system was created. Then people realized the need of numbers and number system. In early first they count on fingers, but this method they only count 10 people, 10, 10. Then people use barter system and marble system, but this system large amount of counting was also impossible and so difficult. After some years, people transferred from cave to hut and barter system was started. So the need of numbers was more important than people said 30 numbers initially, but that numbers was so difficult that make mathematics also difficult. People did not remember these numbers. Centuries later, Egyptian came. Egyptians are extremely fascinated with numbers. For this, they have invented large number system. In Egyptian number system they use symbols in everyday life to represent a numbers. For example, they use one marble for counting one, and horseshoe for counting 10, and coiled rope for counting 100, lotus for 10,000, and pointing finger for leg, and tadpole for one leg, and astonish man used for 1 million. When we observe physical world, we find random fluctuation. We can generate truly random numbers by measuring random fluctuation by noise. We can visualize this random sequence by drawing a path for change its direction according to each number known as random block. At each point of sequence, the next is unpredictable. Random process is non-deterministic since they are impossible determinant. Machine is deterministic. Their operation is predictable and repeatable. First select the truly generated random numbers. Next seed is provided into input and multiplied itself, and then output of middle of this result. When you use the output as next seed and repeat the process many times as needed, this is known the middle square method, and it's just the first pseudo random number generated. It depends on the randomness on the initial seed only. Two-digit seed can repeat itself after 100 numbers, and 1000-digit seed repeat itself after 1000 numbers. True randomness does not actually mean unpredictable. It depends of structure, predictability, and it is a etc. In the end, we can say that random number is a number that we generated randomly, but it is not random. It is defined by sometime it is defined by time or noise or etc. Means random number generated, but some restrictions and some calculation is also involved to generate random numbers. By the help of random number, we can generate our program, our code, or our restricted our websites or many things.